Ladies and gentlemen, for the 853rd time, it is the Mason and Friends show, featuring that dude called Jew.
What up, bitch?
As well as that lady called Lisa.
Hello.
Me, I am Mahoney. Welcome to the Mason and Friends show. What do you say, y'all? What's good in the hood?
Oh, ain't none. Enjoying the weekend.
It's a holiday weekend. That's why Mike's probably off doing something with his fiancée. You know how those things go.
Yeah. Fiance life, yeah.
Fiancé life is a whole other kind of life. I like to say fiancé, all like
Fiance.
fiancé, or français.
Oh, fiance.
I tried to say things all Frenchy. I worked with a French motherfucker back in the day at a restaurant, and I used to talk like I was French at him, but I didn't speak any French. Mm-hmm. I'd just do my little Monty
Did he
Python.
appreciate that?
He actually found me very amusing, I think.
I'm sure.
Yep. I remember one day I was working on a buddy of mine's car out there, and he said, "What is the matter with your car?" And I said, "It is a American junk. If it was a Peugeot, everything would be fine." He did find that amusing. But that was true talk, man. I don't know. Peugeots, if they're good or bad, I don't know. But they are a French automobile.
Yeah, you don't hear many about that.
It is a Le Peugeot. Posez microphone de bite caloser.
It's actually a pretty good accent.
Oh, thank you very much. I know that it's a real thing. I have seen it with my own two eyes. It's all in the pronunciation and like the little things. Like, do you have colloquialisms in when you're doing like, you know, impersonations of stuff?
Right.
It's all about the little things. It's not so much what you're saying, it's having little things you can kick it to.
The flair.
That's right.
Yeah.
The little bit of how you say, you got to have these things to like fall back on. There's all kind of different ones. I would love to just like work with vocal coaches for a year and get a whole bunch of different accents all just dialed in.
Oh my God. When I took an independent study in theater my senior year, my teacher set me up with a recorder and told me to practice different accents. And that's like what I did for half a semester. I'm not good at them though. Like I was always terrible at accents.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah. The only accents I'm really good at are Southern and Northern. And that's it. Yeah. Not good at international accents.
I like it, man. I don't know. I see somebody in a movie and I want to talk like them. Like anybody, man. Like Sean Connery or anybody.
Oh yeah, you know you're a good voice impressionist.
I appreciate that. I have always had a good time doing voices, and you know, maybe one of these days I'll get a little animation software going. We start doing some cartoons too. But all this stuff is like so much work that I don't want to do.
Yeah.
But like I do like doing accents.
Yeah.
I thought about doing like all kinds of crazy like stand-up bits with different accents and everything, but I haven't ain't dialed that in yet. I don't know, you know. There's a lot of writing involved that I haven't written yet.
I get that.
Say, dear Lisa, pull that there microphone a bit closer to yourself.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, I do that shit at work. I'd be talking to the lady I work with, like I'm British and shit. Yeah, I just roll up on her and I'm like, is this something that you could find for me? I'd really appreciate that.
I went on a date once with a guy who faked an Irish accent the entire date, and then at the end of the date he told me he wasn't Irish, and then he just wanted to see if he could trick someone into thinking he was Irish.
Did you fall for it?
I thought he was Irish. The whole date. I was like, this is so cool. Like, from Dublin.
I'm from Dublin, I am. And you were like hook, line, and sinker. And he didn't go out with you after that, did he?
No, we stayed friends. We stayed weird. There was no like attraction there. Plus, I was like, you fucking lied to me the entire date.
Yeah,
Told
that's a bit
me
much.
Stories of your homeland. Like, Just really over the top.
Yeah. You gotta drop a guy at this line and get that far out the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right out the gate, I told you that I was from Ireland.
Like,
I
he
did.
told me and the waitress at the same time. He was like, can you guys believe it? Me and the waitress were like, what the fuck?
I did that drunk in a taxi once, or in like an Uber with a buddy of mine, and I was just wasted, and I talked the whole time like I was British.
Oh my god.
And I didn't tell him at all that I wasn't, but I didn't think that he thought that I was.
Oh, right.
The whole time, I was just fucking laughing about everything I said. I don't think he was taking me seriously.
Unbelievable.
Because like my buddy that I was there with also drove Uber, and I was like, my friend here does the same thing that you do. He's been an Uber driver.
Why do you make it higher?
Because it's always British. It's always higher.
You do the same thing with the French accent, though.
Well, but that's a French
Wow.
thing. That's a different thing with the French too. You know, it is you got to say things with a bit of a higher pitch. How you say higher pitch? It is a bit of an active thing. It is in the way that you say the things that you say. You know, there's certain words in French.
It is more
that
nasally,
get
like
that
me.
ping.
Yeah.
You know, like it is all in the top of your head when you're saying things with the French accent.
Yeah, it comes from nasal.
Yeah, because basically the French came hard when I worked at a restaurant that was called it's actually no longer in existence. It was called the French Hound in Middleburg, and people would sometimes ask me if I spoke French, and I would talk in Monty Python French. Like this lady
Yeah.
asked me like if I spoke French. I said, "But of course I speak in français." And she goes, "Well, how do you say, I'd like to get the fish blackened?" And I was like, "You say it is how you say I would like to have the fish blackened." And then I would just
Yeah.
laugh at them with that like I got probably
would
5 or
say-
6
you would
people
say,
with that.
Je voudrais 1% de Negro,
Oh, si, it is the opposant.
s'il te plaît.
S'il te plaît.
I would like the fish blackened.
Yeah. Hey, look at you. Really speaking French and shit.
I studied it for 6 years. I never get a chance to whip it out. What else you want to hear?
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. See, that's I want that Neuralink shit just for the fucking languages.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the français in the way. See, and like if I actually knew French, then my pitch would probably tone down a bit. Because I'm always just clowning.
Yeah.
Like I don't know enough actual French shit.
Yeah.
Like far from it. And if I'm learning a language, quite frankly, I'm learning Italian. If I'm actually going to take the
That's
time.
a sexy language.
But the reason is because I have generational ability to get a fucking Italian citizenship and just be like, dual citizenship, I'm leaving the country, going to the EU, fuck off.
Ciao.
Ciao bella. Oh, the re-elected Joe Biden, Donald Trump. I am going to go to Alf Italiano.
Yeah, your Italian suspiciously sounds like you're French.
Yeah, no, I gotta work on that. Because I would tear it up if I got there. I would pretend like I was actually from there. If I got the language down a bit, I would like work on all of my little
yeah.
nuances. Because I love that kind of shit. I would be walking around talking to people that'd be like, could you say that again? I needed a bit of a nuance, the way to say things, the way you say them.
Yeah, they're gonna know you have an American accent.
Oh, absolutely. But give me 5 years, I'll be fluent.
I've been doing this more than you.
The Rock says,
I've been doing this more than you.
That's what I
You do it
do.
less. That Babel or whatever is what, 2 years?
What, to fluency, they say?
Yeah.
2 years to fluency?
I'm pretty sure they say some shit like that.
Wow. Big ups to Babbel.
Yeah, my kids have been doing the Spanish stuff, and I mean they've been taking Spanish classes, but they're only in like Spanish 1 and Spanish 2.
But
and,
they do
like,
Babbel
they're-
too?
Yeah, they're like almost practically fluent. Like it's crazy. We were watching some show and it was all in Spanish, and I was like, "What are they saying?" to my oldest, and he like told me exactly what they were saying.
Oh,
and I
wow.
was like, "That's amazing." He's not as good at speaking it, but he completely understands it.
See, and that's the thing. Like, I've always wanted to learn Spanish because it's like the most applicable here as an American.
I wish I had taken Spanish.
Yeah, me too. I took German. I should have taken Spanish. But like, as it is, I feel like if I were to learn Spanish, it would be not a bad move because I could they say you can easily transition to Italian from Spanish. And if I was going to go hop in the EU for a bit too, on occasion, it would probably be wise to have the Spanish as well as the Italian as well as the American English, because then I could probably deal with just about anybody.
There's this one chick at my work who just is like a language aficionado, and she's my nemesis at work, but she speaks like...
She's your nemesis?
Yeah, she speaks like 7 languages. She speaks like German, Japanese, French, Spanish. She speaks so many languages.
That's a lot.
She's my nemesis because she's like, I'm a people pleaser. I am a people pleaser, right? She's an anti-people pleaser. She's someone that's like unappeasable. So like my personality and her personality just clash because I'm constantly trying to like
You want to make people
cheer this
happy.
girl up,
And she's
and
like...
she just constantly wants to like be negative. So that's why she's my nemesis.
Like that reminds me of a recent relationship of mine.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's be happy. No, let's not be.
it's much harder to drag somebody on top of the table with you than it is for them to drag you off the table. So I avoid her.
I understand. It has to happen sometimes. You know, negativity's a motherfucker, man. You won't let that shit get too caught up in you.
Ooh, we had some negativity this weekend.
On to the negativity. Shall we review some of this negativity?
Andrew's wondering where I'm going with this, but it's actually, I'm just worried. I'm glad that he's finally bouncing back from a situation that occurred on Friday in which he got cited for trespassing while fishing. You want to talk about it now, babe? Or you want to wait?
Because you ain't said nothing. It's probably better for you to get something off your chest.
I'm fine with it now. I just can't wait. Like, I got
I've
trespassing
seen him so upset.
for Warrenton Lakes in the community that my mom lives because I wasn't authorized to fish there in that location because it's designed for residents of Warrenton Lakes.
That's some
And I
bullshit.
said, yeah, I am a resident of Warrenton Lakes. Yeah, but that doesn't mean you can fish here because they were trying to say they pay there's a different HOA just for those 9 people that live around the lake. That's what these 9 white people were trying to say. So I got confronted, me and the boy fishing.
Confronted.
Dude come out from his house, come all the way down to the pond, start screaming at me, hey, 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 I'm just trying to being nice here, hey.
That's what he said. I'm
Yeah,
trying to be nice here. Hey, hey, hey.
And it's, where you live? And every time I go there, I always got somebody fucking with me. So I just told him where I live. You know, he said, well, you can't be fishing here. I said, dude, I've lived here since 1984, sir. Like, I've been doing this shit, bro.
I've been fishing here for 40
I've been
years,
fishing here 5 generations.
and I
out
don't
here.
intend to stop.
That's why I'm fishing here with my son right now on his birthday. I appreciate if you just leave me the fuck alone. Where you live? There's my address. Well, you can't fish here. Okay, well, 911. Well, you can't be here. Okay, well, call the fucking police, dude. I'm not dealing with your stupid ass no more. Go the fuck home. Call the fucking police. So we keep fishing. About 8 minutes later, I see him over there by my truck, standing there all like he is
The dude?
somebody. Yeah, the dude in a little Yaris. He's driving a little Yaris, or like a Toyota or a Mitsubishi, whatever Mitsubishi Yaris is, right? So this is
Toyota Yaris.
This little Skittle driving bitch is coming at me like this, right? Standing there.
What color is this pussy ass yours?
Gray.
A gray Yaris.
Yeah, he's about a 56-year-old man. Fuck,
Boringness.
you can look at the
Hold on,
gram.
whoa.
You can look on the gram.
56-year-old man in a fucking gray Toyota Yaris. Dude, what the fuck do you have to do with your time?
Nothing.
Not a goddamn thing.
So that's-
fuck anybody.
So
Hey,
that's
yo,
what
yo,
you
yo,
start
if I
saying.
don't, if I don't know you and you drive a gray Toyota Yaris, I don't care if you're the dude or not. If you drive any Toyota Yaris, stop listening to this show right now. Go on, Jupe.
So he comes down and I tell him call police, and then Ben starts saying, you ain't got nothing better to do with your time or something. So now he gets defensive. Fuck you, man. Start flicking us off, right? So now I'm like, just sit down, dude. Don't even worry about that dude, right? So we go to the end of the pond, right?
You just keep floating around the
We're
pond.
still fishing. Yeah, fuck this dude, right?
So you're in
I
your
told you,
boat.
I said call the police. I'll see the police when they show up, and I'll go fucking talk to them like I do every fucking time. Fuck you, dude. Call the police. So now he runs up on us again at the end of somebody else's property. He comes running down from the road to talk to us now on the other side of the lake.
He's following you around the lake.
Falling around the lake, yeah. And he's like, bro, you ain't supposed to be here, blah, 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 you trespassing. And I ain't even give him a chance to talk, dude. I'm like, bro, fuck you, first off. Leave me the fuck alone, dog. I said, call the police, because when they show up, I'm getting you fucking for harassment, dude. Stop following me around the motherfucking lake, dog. He's like, calm down. I said, bitch, I am calm. Right now. I said, but if I step on land, I'm fucking you up, dude. It is over and shit. And then he keeps fucking talking. Bro, I'm just talking here. I said, you ain't talking to me no more. Call the fucking police. It's called 911, dog. Well, we pay blah, 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 blah. I said, yeah, so do I. I pay the same amount. Just because I live right there, don't mean I ain't pay the same shit you do in this neighborhood, you stupid motherfucker. Like, everybody in the neighborhood paid these dues to do this shit. What authorizes just y'all fuckers to fish here, motherfucker? And how you know? I'm like, so where am I supposed to go fishing? Well, I don't know. Oh, you don't know where I can fish, but you know I can't fish here? Get the fuck out of here, dude. Call the fucking police. I'm telling you, I ain't fucking with you no more, man. And then he's like, oh, okay, Trumper. And I'm like,
you should have said, fucking idiot, I don't even vote.
That's what I said.
You're a fucking idiot.
Dude, I said, Trumper, what does that even fucking mean, dude? And so he starts walking away, and he turned around and he did something, or he said something, and it's go time. I fucking jumped off the boat, pushed the boy out the fucking way. Now I'm having a conversation with this fucking dude, right? So now I'm walking up up the road trying to catch this motherfucker, right? So he gets almost to the road and he turns around, I guess, because he hears me fucking walking. So I do my thing. I start barking at his ass, man. That people can't deal with that, dog. I'm telling you, people can't fucking deal with it when you bark at them motherfuckers. That bitch was in that yards faster than any motherfucker. Like, by the time I made the 20 steps to the road, he was already in that bitch moving, driving. And that car was like at least a driveway away from where I came up on the jump, right? You know what I'm saying?
Barking at the guy.
And he's trying to go home. But I know where you live, because I've seen your ass from the road. Like I told him, I cut your grass 27 years ago, you ignorant motherfucker. I probably broke into your fucking house 30 fucking years ago, you douchebag motherfucker, like I almost did every motherfucker that lived in that motherfucking neighborhood, you dumb motherfucker. You know when there was hoodlums? I was the motherfucking hoodlum, you stupid motherfucker. God damn, so you cut my grass? I cut my own grass. I said, well, get to cutting it then, you piece of shit. Leave me the fuck alone. Man, I was going off. So then he go get the other guy. The other guy who called the police on us the last time. And then he's like, you live blah, blah, blah. You need to get the fuck out of here, buddy. And I'm like, and you need to lick my balls is what the fuck you need to do. Like I told your gay friend, call the police, dude. So here comes Ponytail or Man Bun again, coming up from dude's yard. Yeah, this also dude driving yard's got a little man bun, right? So,
all right. Let me preface. Let me go back. If I told you to stop listening, and you haven't, and you were driving a Yaris. If you're a dude with a Yaris that's gray and you rock a man bun, you're definitely not allowed to listen to this show anymore, regardless of the fact if you're that dude or not. Fuck you. Drive a car that's a real fucking car.
So
if you wait a minute, hold on. If your Yaris has a stick shift, you can keep listening to the show. Go ahead, Drew.
but turn it down.
Nah. Turn this motherfucker up. I want to crack your speakers in your goddamn Yaris. I want to crack your fucking speakers.
So fucking, he's like, you need to get the fuck out of here now, bro. And then the one dude's like, don't worry, man. Charlie already called the police. And I'm like, oh, so y'all can't even call the police. You got to get a different motherfucker to call the police. I said, all right, then, I hear y'all bitch asses. I said, I'm going to keep fishing till I see him, because I want to talk to him any motherfucking way, dude, because I like dealing with y'all motherfuckers. Like I said, I'm going to come back with the paperwork on your ass for fucking harassment, you fucking piece of shit. So I'll see you here in about 9 minutes. And fucking, so we go back to fishing. I start going to the end of the lake. I get halfway through the lake. Here come Man Bun. Turn that motherfucking boat around, see what happened.
Really, you went and got yourself worked up? Why'd you go hit some blow, Man Bun?
I turned it off. I turned the boat right off, pulled right out of the water. What'd you say? Excuse me, what'd you say, Man Bun? That's what I thought.
God, I wish I had the camera going for this.
That's what I thought then. Oh, you'd have loved it. It was some great shit. Especially when I was walking down, after he called me Trumper, I was walking down the street. Where you at, Sleepy Joe? Hey, y'all seen Sleepy Joe? I think he live over here in the yards. He's a little faggot in the yards. You seen Sleepy Joe? Because at this point, I don't give a fuck. Cops already coming. I don't fucking care. Fuck y'all. So we see the police drive by, and I said, all right, put your pole down, bro. Let's roll. So we run up on him. And I run up on the motherfuckers. He ain't gonna have to come get me. Fuck you, I'm gonna run up on you. So I lock it on the jump right up the motherfucker. So do y'all ever write anything down when y'all fucking come talk to me, or you just say you write shit down and then check my ID to make sure I ain't illegal? I say, because I'm really tired of this whole fucking situation. This is the fourth fucking one of y'all I've had to deal with and for the same goddamn situation. And the last three have told me I'm good, but yet we still here fucking with this. And he's like, sir, first off, you need to calm down. You need to calm down. I said, dude, I am calm. I'm trying to tell y'all that. I don't understand what the fuck. I guess y'all deal with normal people. I said, but I'm fucking calm right now, dude. What I am is I'm frustrated about all these motherfuckers bothering me when I'm out here trying to fucking enjoy my day on a fucking Friday afternoon. And he like, I said, dude, I live with my mom. And she pissed. She says she's on the way because she tired of fucking with y'all too. Sir, I need you to calm down, blah blah. I'm like, all right. He's like, can you got a way to get the boat out the water? I'm like, yeah, with the fucking truck that it came with. How do you think it got the boat here, dog? Like, get your life together. I know you already ran my shit, so you already know that's my truck. Or a truck of a dude or whatever, you know what I mean? Because you pulled up and you ain't got my license yet. But either way, if you think
stands reason to assume that this is my vehicle.
14-foot fucking boat from wherever? Obviously, there's not a house right here, so I'm not coming back home, motherfucker. Like,
You gotta leave the boat in the driveway at your mama's house.
I don't have to leave shit. Fuck them. I'm trying. My mom's got to like contact 3 HOA people to try to figure out what she has. Like, she had got permission at. And once she does that, then they gotta revoke or fucking throw away my no trespassing, and then I'm allowed to fish there. But I'm only trespassing.
But when you get that, you better carry that motherfucker every time you're out there. Have that motherfucker laminated. No. Here's what you do. You get it laminated exactly.
I'm right
you knock on all 9 of them doors, and you hand him that shit right there.
Sir, I'd like you to read this. I'm just
when you do this, this is when we pull out the cameras. I'm gonna follow you around. I'm gonna have you wear a camera. You're gonna record yourself talking to all 9 of these motherfuckers. We're gonna put it all together. We're gonna put it all together, and then I'm gonna be out there doing nature pictures, quote unquote. When you show up, I'm gonna be there before you, and you show up. I'm gonna just be out there taking pictures of the pond.
You can't. From the end there, where I park.
That's what I'm saying. They're not gonna say shit. I'm gonna be out there taking pictures of the pond where it's 100% legal. No, I'm not from around here. I just like nature. I was hoping to get some nice nature pictures. If you got a problem with that, you need to fucking grow the fuck up. Because I would love to interact with these people on some shit as if I have nothing to do with you.
They'll probably come at you talking about your trespassing too, even trying to take pictures. Because that's how fucking hoity-toity and ridiculous they are.
I know. I'm interested.
Because the man pulled up. Like,
I'm interested in continuing to fuck with you.
Yeah.
So,
I'm interested in adding to this.
2 little lesbian shit pulled up. And those was the bitches that got me actually trespassing. Not the 2 dudes that I confronted on the street. It was 2 random bitches that pulled up.
How'd they get you with trespassing?
Because they told the cop I'm not supposed to be there. The cop was like, all right, cool. And I was like, but I live here, dude. He's like, but they're like, you live here, but you're not allowed to fish here because of you're not allowed.
Show me the statute.
Show me the fucking paperwork, dog. Where the fuck does it say I ain't allowed to be here, Karen? Where the fuck does it say that?
All right, well then it's up to you. Get your due diligence done. Get this shit knocked out. We're gonna go out there. We're gonna fucking video it all up.
I mean, I'm hoping she get, but she's like doing her little fucking 2-month vacation bullshit. So it's like, god damn it, could have came at a better time. But I can't wait. When I get permission back there, I got that fucking 50-gallon live well for my bait bucket. I'm catching everything and I'm putting it in that motherfucker like I'm taking everything out of that motherfucker.
And then you're gonna just dump it back in,
and I'm gonna dump it right back right before I see the game warden. And then I'm like, sir, this is my minnow bucket. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Yeah, but he's got pictures of blah 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 blah. Okay, sir. Well, I don't live around here. Do you think I hid fish in the bag and I'm gonna come back for this shit somewhere around here? You seen me pull up, dog. You seen me from a half a mile out of the water. Where do I got fish? Well, he got video. Okay, I got video of shit too. Like, cause the one cop, Ben said, we can't do anything about them harassing us or fucking with us. And I said, nah, we can't do shit because technically we're illegal because we was trespassing. I said, so technically he could have done whatever. And the cop was like, I said, even though he was videotaping my shit, recording us following us around the fucking lake. Sir, you need to calm down. Like I said, this can go a different route. I said, yeah, it should go a lot different fucking route, dude. Like, we shouldn't be still having this fucking conversation. Because you didn't even look at shit. You just said, all right, here's your trespassing paper, holler at your boy.
I'll bring my truck that's distinctively similar to your truck, and we'll really fuck with their heads.
No, I can't.
We will really
I
fuck
can't
with
wait.
their-
Because I'm getting ready to go fishing in the other pond. I think I might drive my shit, drop it off, and then park my truck right back there in the same spot. Maybe take 2 cars. Figure that out.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea to
My
me.
shit sitting right there.
Yeah.
They go fishing at a whole different pond and have these motherfuckers freak the fuck out about where I'm at.
Yeah, no, you just park your truck there and go for a walk.
Yeah, it should be alright.
And I'm saying,
My truck broke down. What's the
if you
problem?
park it there and then don't get in the pond, those dudes that watch for you all the time,
They're gonna freak out.
they're gonna freak out.
Because they're gonna be, where is he?
Here's what you do.
Hidden somewhere.
Yeah.
Here's what we'll go. We'll go drop you off and then come back and pick it up 20 minutes later, just to fuck with them. Go park it there every fucking day. Every fucking day.
That's actually hilarious. You should do that. That's
And
fucking clever.
then on occasion you
Just so
go
they
and you
waste
fish.
their afternoon looking for you.
Exactly. Fuck them so much. You make the boy follow you over there in the car, and then you drive yourself back over here. You chill for an hour. You go back. You get the fucking truck and drive back. You get yourself an electric scooter. You just scooter back and forth.
Yeah, put the scooter in the truck.
Yeah. Hop on the scooter and take off.
Yeah, because I'm just trespassing from the pond. I ain't technically trespassing from the road right there.
Yeah, you're not trespassing where you're parked, and you're only trespassing at the pond because they say you are, which you're not. As long as you get your,
If I ain't got a fishing pole, I ain't got shit on me.
as long as you get your fucking shit put together, so you get your paperwork done, and then you go and you hand your paperwork to everybody that lives around that fucking pond. You say, I'm gonna be in this pond whenever the fuck I feel like it. Y'all have a nice day.
As soon as I see him, I'm gonna tell him you might as well call the police now because I'm gonna be on the water.
But there's no reason. Once you hand them the shit that says you can bury there legally, and then
Yeah,
you
they're still
bust
gonna
out,
freak out.
then- I
They're still
know,
gonna freak out.
but
But this
then you
dude called like, that's what took him so long to not call the police. He was trying to call fucking neighbors and get his shit together. Try to figure out if I was allowed to be there, if I wasn't allowed to be there. Calling all the other fucking Karens and Biden fans, I guess, since I'm a Trumper.
That's
no, you tell them
hilarious.
RFKJ, you fucking pussy.
That's what I told him. I said, I'm independent. I ain't voting for either of them fucking retards, dude.
Damn right. Free thinkers amongst this group. RFKJ, bitch.
I said, not everybody want all them old fuckers around here telling me what to do.
Worthless fuckers. Like, they're both worthless. Just because Trump is less worthless than Biden. Oh, because what? You want the guy that there wasn't 3 virtually world wars about to break out all over the world? Like, Taiwan is surrounded by China the other day? Because they were doing military drills, they surrounded Taiwan.
Drills?
Like, we're going to do something about that. Shut the fuck up. Like, that's bullshit.
It is. It's
Like,
awful.
we don't have the military facility to do something about it. That's why we're paying for a proxy war, murdering every fucking Ukrainian, because we're too pussy to go after Russia. And the only reason anybody in this country wants to go after Russia is because they're so delusional that they think Russia's the reason Trump got elected in 2016. No, it's because people fucking voted for Trump, you fucking idiot.
Who was their other option? Was that Hillary?
Hillary.
Oh, yeah.
Hillary.
Fuck.
How can you vote for Hillary? Murdering ass bitch.
Yeah, you-
You can't.
You can't vote for Hillary.
You can't.
Fuck. Yeah, I mean, I
It
tried.
broke my heart too to not vote for her simply because she was the first woman president, and I was like,
She would have been.
I
It would
know.
be a nice thing to have, but that's like
I wanted so badly, like, for my people to like vote for one of us.
This is
you
the
know?
problem with
she wanted
identity.
one.
It's fucking Hillary.
This is
so
the
I
problem with
couldn't-
identity politics.
I mean,
Like here, I remember.
I didn't vote for her. I wasn't about to, but I had friends that literally stopped being my friend because they were like, "I cannot believe
But
you
you
had
know
the
what that is?
opportunity to vote for a woman and you didn't."
You know what that is?
But
Not real friends.
oh yeah, I agree.
Like I'm happy with these people that I don't have in my life anymore because they weren't my real friend. They're trying to manipulate me or whatever over this kind of bullshit. Like, if you can't have somebody you disagree with about stuff as a friend, like, you need
This
to
one
work
girl
on
was in the
yourself.
bathroom crying when Hillary lost. She was crying. I was like, why are you surprised? It's Hillary fucking Clinton, man.
I remember being at that restaurant in Middleburg and there was a group of people standing on the porch. One of them was a girl I was pretty into. And they were all laughing about Trump running for office. And I was like, you people have no idea that guy is going to win. And they were like, what? And I was like, he's going to win. Like, you haven't been anywhere other than right here in Middleburg. Like, you guys are fucking delusional.
Yep.
Sure enough, he won. And this time around, I can't predict it. Usually, I have a fair gauge of predicting it. But I can't tell if RFK-J is going to be able to pull this off or not. But he is getting into a lot of places. He's on a lot of fucking ballots already, and there's plenty of time to get on the rest of them. So,
I mean, goddamn, he should. I mean, just to think of either of them two folks, man. We already seen it. We already seen it.
right. I've seen what Trump has. I've seen what Biden has. Between the two of them, I would take Trump, honestly.
I would take Trump too, but I mean, give him somebody else a shot.
But
you still got to do it again.
I would.
You know what I mean? You still got to do it again after that, but you might be able to just be like, yeah, this dude's killing it. We're just running him back.
I would love to run.
Not even waste all the time.
If we could just have RFK-J 2 times back to back, that would be amazing.
That's the thing. He may out there killed the first 4, and they might not even have to fucking question the next one. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
because who's the other dumbass they're going to bring in there?
Well,
with
they're going to bring
Jesse
two. They're going to bring in two though, because that's the way it would be. If RFK-J won next election, there would be 3 candidates inevitably.
Yeah, forever then.
Because there would be a Democrat.
If one still is good enough to do it.
No, you're right though. That's a great point because independents and all other parties would gain so much more viability after the election of a guy like RFK-J as an independent.
Yeah, but they'd have to bring their shit. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like anybody following would have to bring their shit. It's not like Kanye can go out there and just try to be independent because he's Kanye.
Yeah, but Bobby might do something that would make it more feasible to be in the fucking actual election. Because if he goes through all these hoops, he's going to be a good guy to go and say, look, some of these hoops need to be eliminated. Like this is bullshit and that's bullshit. He's had to sue multiple states multiple times over multiple issues to get on the ballots and make sure that shit
had to fight.
That's right. So if we could keep fighting and actually get on the ballot in all 50 states legitimately and then get elected,
he's going to change the small picture and possibly the big picture.
Exactly.
He's going to change the whole picture. Fucking around people. At least a little bit. Ain't nobody ready for that.
That's right, and nobody else is gonna.
Anybody else gonna do that?
Trump and Biden, either one of them are gonna be more of the status quo for the vast majority of what gets going on.
Yeah, they worry about the big money. They ain't worried about the little shit.
That's right. That's right. RFK-J is the only one that talks about the Citizens United Act. Like the fact that they made it so that corporations could donate to political parties as if they were individuals.
It's fucking ridiculous.
It's bullshit. And since that has happened, everything has gotten so much worse, so much more despicable, not to mention all the fucking garbage with the fucking pharmaceutical stuff. And Bobby is the only guy that's sued all these different agencies that have to do with all this stuff and knows how all that shit works. And to me, that is invaluable. Like, you can't place a value on it. And Biden's denied him 5 times now for Secret Service protection. Fuck you, Joe Biden, and fuck anybody that wants to vote for him. Fuck all of you motherfuckers. It's ridiculous. Tell your fucking elected guy that you plan to vote for that other motherfuckers should be allowed to be on the ballot and should be allowed to be protected as presidential candidates so they don't get murdered like Bobby Kennedy's father and uncle were murdered. But hey, that's just me. Here I am, being all crazy, talking about stuff that not everyone in the world believes. Jesus. This is ridiculous, y'all.
Yeah, well, it's the way we live in. A bunch of fucking Karens and Jarens running around there.
You ain't lying.
Thinking they better than everybody.
The fact that the guy called you a Trumper.
I know. That was the part that I was like, what?
Here's the thing.
I didn't even know what that meant.
It means he's a bigot and he hates you.
Yeah, he was lumping you into an ignorant redneck category.
Yeah.
And he's got a man bun.
That's right.
Yeah.
He's a man bun and he hates
wearing
you.
jorts.
And he was presuming that you were ignorant. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
That you're simple.
I am simple. And I am fucking ignorant. And I was going to show him ignorant if he was a little bit closer. I'm going to put my hands on him. But the cop said I'm allowed to videotape people. I'm allowed to talk to anybody the way I want. I can follow a motherfucker around if I want to.
Oh.
I just can't put my hands on them.
Okay.
That's what Mr. Richardson told me.
Well, you know what that means,
so that's
Mr.
exactly
Richardson?
why I drove by Warrington Lakes.
That means when I show up in my distinctively similar truck to the truck that you're going to show up in, and I start 10, 15 minutes before you get there doing nature videos and pictures, like, that means that
I'm minding my business.
I'm minding my business. I'm doing my thing. I'm here to just have a good time. And if y'all got a problem with that, then that's y'all's problem. Have a nice day.
So
I'm going to put in earbuds and tune them out. And then when you get there, I'm going to literally have the whole thing tuned out. I'm going to be listening to like the Joe Rogan Experience or something. And be like out there like, Lottie fucking not taking another picture. Got this video over here. Got the Jew wearing a camera with the fucking video on that.
He needs a GoPro.
He does.
He has to wear one.
Needs the GoPro. Mike got us a Fro Pro, but like that shit is mad dinky.
Oh,
So
shit.
we need to get a good GoPro.
yeah, because we should have been recording that. That would have been hell. I'd have put that on air that day. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that dude in your content. You lick my dick, dude. I can't wait till I get your ass with harassment, dude.
No,
hoping,
and
man.
you should. You should. If you can, you should.
I'm hoping if once I get that trespassing charge dropped, I'm pretty sure I should be able to. Because
that's what all these...
that dude shouldn't be allowed to follow me around the pond like that. Running up on me,
Certainly
running
sounds
down
like
neighborhoods,
harassment.
talking and shit. It sounds like harassment to me. Sure enough fucking sounds like harassment to me. I mean, that man physically stopped what he needed to do 2 times to track me down to have a conversation with me about nothing. Stop harassing me, sir. They laughed. Like it ain't harassment. Find something better to do. And I'm not even gonna. I'm just gonna fuck with him too. I'm gonna be like, I'm cool, dude. All I want is permission to use use access to his lake right there. I want him to put a little path in for me so I can access his lake.
It should be a path for everyone.
Oh, he don't want that? All right, well then he can give me $5 grand. What's it cost to build the pond?
No.
What's it cost to build the path?
You're right. If that's
Yeah, and then I'm gonna donate it right back to the community.
If it's a public pond
It's
for
a
the
public,
community,
but it's only for the fucking assholes who pay some kind of certain dues to build shit, which is a quarter of the fucking population.
Exactly, but you know what that is? All of those people should be readily aware that they can go to that pond, put their boat in, and go float around and catch fish, pull their fucking boat out. There should be a little landing there and a little dock, and it should be fucking publicly available to everyone in that fucking community. And if you actually have the access that you say you have, then that's what they should have to fund as the cocksucking piece of shits that live around that lake and don't want anybody in it. Because it's their responsibility to make sure that you have safe access to it, because they're the ones that have property lines that attach to that lake.
Exactly.
So you look into that, you make that happen, and you go down there and you shove it up their fucking
I can't
ass,
find no
and I'll
information.
videotape it with you.
I've been googling the shit out of it, and I ain't really found much. There's a lot of shit like on fake, like it's Facebook pages and shit like that, not actual like a real shit.
It's
and I'm
all
like, man,
gonna be.
fuck, man.
It's all
So-
gonna be in whatever kind of HOA agreement your mother has
Yeah, I
signed.
know,
And if your
so-
mother has lived there since 1984, and there is
45, some shit like
well,
that. I
then
don't
whatever
fucking know.
HOA thing she technically signed is the only one that has any gravitas.
Well, all I need for her to do is find a contract, which she had, or whatever they said they made her pay those dues, or what they made her pay those dues for. And then the fucking, technically, need a statement from them. Bitch, you owe me $3,000 to fix the dam. Blah 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 blah. Bam. Here's my check for $3,000 fucking dollars. Y'all dickheads fix the dam. That's my proof. There's
And
my proof. What the fuck?
you know
Where's
what?
it say you don't have access? You do have access. All it says, give me my monies.
You know what?
I gotta pay for shit till I can't fix it. The fuck? That's like me fixing a road that I can't drive on. Why am I gonna fix your private road, sir? The fuck am I gonna fix your private road, sir? Is your road located in
That's right.
Ukraine? Is it located in fucking Ukraine? Well, then I ain't paying for shit! Fucking bitch. Go to work. How about a job? You got a job, you retired from doing nothing. Go back to doing nothing. Back to do something at Walmart, bitch. Greet some motherfucker or something, piece of shit. Fucking man bun looking ass clown. Look at that old motherfucker. Bro, I'm like, I've been here, Sway. You ain't been here, you ain't been here, you ain't been here. If you been here, you've been hermiting in your fucking house since 6 or 7. Get a fucking life, you fucking douche.
I've been doing this
fuck?
more than you.
The Rock says,
I've been doing
Sorry.
this more than you.
I'm gonna see him. I'm gonna drive by his house every day.
The Rock says,
You give a fuck.
We did yesterday.
Yeah.
Go park the truck over there and leave it. Like y'all drive over in tandem.
That's the lake property. I'm gonna drive by his house.
Yeah, that's fine.
I know where he lives. I know where the other dude lives.
Drive
I'm gonna
by there.
like 1 mile an hour every day.
Wait a minute. Do they live on the lake?
Yeah.
Well, then who gives a fuck? Go park at the lake thing after you drive by their house and then leave the truck there. I'm gonna go do a burnout in their fucking driveway.
I've been doing this more than you. Man. How, Sway?
The Rock says.
You ain't got the answers, man.
The Rock says.
I've been doing this more than you.
The Rock says.
I don't know. I gotta look at that. I gotta look into that. If I can do that. With
The Rock
trespass charges.
says.
Oh, I'm a nasty motherfucker.
I gotta figure out where the actual property is that they told me I can't be at.
The Rock says.
Because they gave me the address, got not where I was.
It's not an actual trespassing order yet. Right now, it's just a trespassing notice.
Citation.
It's a citation. If you violate it, that's when you go to court, and they will give an actual order saying from X amount of time to X amount of time, you're not allowed on this premises.
Well, which is why you got to get your ducks in a row before you do anything else.
Well, yeah.
And then when you do it, you go.
But I can drive by their house at 1 mile an hour every day.
He and the boy got one. It's
That's
crazy.
some bullshit. That's some
Yeah.
bullshit.
So, but I'm a wave at him every day. In my car, and saying, "You take pictures of this motherfucker
And
too,
you know
bro?"
what's really funny? You know what's really funny? If you were out there fishing for sustenance on occasion, as if you were actually homeless and needed food to eat, and you and your child were out there trying to catch food to eat, these people would act the same way for you. However, they would say they support the homeless. They would tell you that they politically are on the
donate
side
charity at
of the
Giant
homeless.
when they round up every now and
They
then.
throw money in the bucket the guy
a
has to
round-up guy,
jail and
man.
bell. Yeah, I'm a round-up guy. I sent money to the Heart Foundation.
Ooh, 12 cents in there all last month. Fuck doing things out here, bro.
I got a man bun.
Humanitarian.
I'm a humanitarian.
Thanks for your one fucking corn kernel that you fucking offered this little fucking Ethiopian fuck who's starving his ass off because you gave him one corn kernel with your 12 fucking cent douchebag ass.
The Rock says.
But I bet you it takes you 37 minutes to put your little fag bun up every fucking morning now, don't it?
The Rock says.
Yeah.
The Rock
New
says.
man bun.
The Rock
Fat
says.
catch.
The Rock says.
Tea bag. Little
The Rock
back
says.
tea bag.
The Rock says. The Rock says.
It's fine. I'm gonna go say hi to him today. Fuck him.
The Rock says.
Can't wait.
I am loving this rock says.
Because the other spot I'm allowed to fish at, it's a hell of, you gotta get there. I'm slapping somebody if they confront me. If I gotta fucking drag my kayak a half a mile and still get talked to, I'm fucking slapping a motherfucker.
So this is like where you park, you then drag it a half mile to this pond?
No, I'd go to a different pond, the other side of Warrenton Lakes.
Ah.
And there's this little rinky-dink path
But
that's probably
technically-
like 4 feet.
Technically, you're supposed to have legal access to both? Because you live in Warrenton Lakes.
No, because you can't even access the other pond. The other pond's completely
bullshit.
surrounded by fucking houses. And those
The one
fuckers
that you
are-
get in trouble at.
No, the other one.
So you need
Well, they both are, but the one I got in trouble at, there's 20 foot of shore where community can
community
fish.
access.
Yeah, and I can launch my boat in like maybe you can park 4 cars on the road, maybe. More if you go back towards the neighborhood of the property, the next property, but I don't remember exactly where that line was. That's where Jimmy used to live. I'm like, bro, I'm like, all right, I ain't fuck with you, dude. I'm like, I grew up in here, motherfucker. Fuck all y'all, man.
You are so like you and Mike, between the two of y'all are like the quintessential old man that is not giving up on what ways you are stuck in.
That's what, I mean, it's just principle, man. Fuck you. I live here, bitch. I don't live here, but I
Hold on.
Enough.
This is you, Drew. I got you.
Live there
He
enough.
won't sell anybody out to buy his future. And that, my friends, is called integrity.
I told her one
That's
cop.
called courage.
I said, bro, I
Now,
said
that's the
5
stuff
generations
leaders
out here, bro.
should be made of.
That's the stuff leaders should be made of.
I said 5 generations. I got 5 generations out here. I said these douchebags just go out here scared of geese who ain't been doing it for 3.5 years, and they got more privilege than me. I should be grandfathered into this fucking place, dude. Sir, calm down. I'm like, bruh, this can go a different route. I'm like, wait, what? You gonna take me to jail for talking to you?
The Rock says.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Take me to jail for talking to you.
Because the next day when I'm sober, I'm gonna talk to the same guy the same fucking way.
The Rock says.
Sir, you ain't coming up. Sir, this is how I talk. Do I justify, am I giving you hell for the way you talk, sir? Did I say, sir, can you
I'm
use a
like
different
Samuel
tone?
L. Jackson. I just be talking loud.
I talk loud. Can I not talk loud? This is not America now? Get Give me
I'm
the
sorry.
question.
I thought this was America.
Give me a question, bruh.
The Rock says.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Jew unit fired up today.
I'm cold,
I can
man.
take it. I can take it. We got the Jew talking today. Sometimes the Jew don't say shit. Well, that motherfucker got shit to say today. Fuck you, motherfucker. Fucking driving around in Yaris with a man bun, pussy ass motherfucker.
Bark at people, y'all. I'm telling you,
Yeah. That's the best part of the whole story.
it works every time. So people don't know how to take it.
I wouldn't know how to take it if someone started barking at me.
They thinking, man, this motherfucker got rabies. Or he might be crazy as fuck.
Yeah, that's the crazy part.
Or there's something wrong with this motherfucker. Or damn, those are 4 options you got. Nah, ain't a soft no, is it? You really gotta bark at that motherfucker. That's what I should have done too.
Bam, bam, go down that quick acting like the truth was gone. I didn't say I deal with the ruthless one. There's 2 piece in your faggot ass toothless son. I go hard, don't do it too late. It's done. Hold up. Do it.
DMX himself. About 38 seconds of DMX growling and rapping and growling.
God damn it, DMX.
DMX come through for you, there, Jew.
I love it. You need to watch it. You need to watch that alligator snake movie with that motherfucker, bro. Whatever that I'm trying to tell you, bro. Damn it. Oh, I don't even remember what that was called now, bro. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that said,
That was great.
we're going to have to bring this episode of the Mason and
I'm gonna
Friends
find
show to a
It
close.
sounds like Pluto or something. Freebie. It's
Freebie.
that good of a movie, bro.
It's on Freebie.
I think. I don't even know what I watched it on.
The highest quality videos on Freebie. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening. We'd like to thank you so much for listening. We'd like to encourage you to listen to all the episodes as well as watch them if you'd like. There are a few hundred now available for video. Be nice to people that look like you. Be nice to people that don't look like you. Don't be a dick. Keep grinding on the things that you were trying to get done because that is how things get done. Don't forget to be nice to people that look like you and be nice to people that don't look like you.
Unless you drive a Yaris with a man bun.
Unless you drive a Yaris and you have a man bun and your Yaris is gray and it's not a manual.
I don't think that's it there. This says Lockjaw, Freebie,
Lockjaw, you think the DMX movie might be Lockjaw?
2008.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna
all
come
the
back-
movies were in 2008.
We're going to
except
come
for
back
one.
this coming Thursday, and we're going to let you know which DMX movie you need to watch. But for now,
I really think you
we'd
need
like
to
to
watch it,
remind
I like
you that we love you very much. We wish you nothing but the best, and peace be with you.
Peace.
Bye.